is Liman versus Piran. From Team Liman.
All right, so it's time to get to it. Liman and Piran, episode 8 since 2018. It has been a matchup dominated by Liman. They've won 6 of the 7 contests dating back to 2018. They've met 3 times in 2019. Piran losing in the Montreal quarterfinals, also the Jeddah semifinals, but getting a win over Liman in the Prague quarterfinals. Piran, one of our 8 Masters winners here in 2019, along with Liman. Liman got theirs in Debrecen. Piran got theirs done in Saskatoon. Both teams on the court for Liman, Mihailo Vasquez, Alexander Ratkov, Maxim Kovacevic, and Stefan Kojic for the Piran. The Sphinx, Simon Finsgaard, Aiden Kadgic, Anze Shrebo, and the teacher, Gappy, Gasper Ovnik. The coin flip, the customary coin flip, which will decide who gets the rock to start things off. Whoever doesn't get the ball in regulation will get the ball in OT. That's if we even get to OT. But I just want to let you know, there's Mihailo Vasquez, top scorer on the tour this year, 245 big points. He's in line for a big bonus, $5,000 to the top scorer. Simon Finsgaard, your former world #1. Highly decorated is this Piran team in national competitions. They won the Europe Cup in 2016, silver in 2017. They've yet to win a World Tour final. And they start their campaign right now. Liman, what a model of consistency they've been in 2019. And despite dealing with a rash of injuries, Ratkov with a hand injury that kept him out a month. Stefan Kojic has dealt with Achilles injuries. And arguably their best player, Stefan Stojicic, has missed most of the year. I think he competed in 2 Masters here in 2019. But he's had a variety of injuries too. Injury to both calves. And obviously not with the team here. But Mr. Robot's going to be good to go for 2020. There's Kapka. The Euro step. Gets Piran on the board. Ratkov lets it fly. It's a miss though. Sphinx with the board. That's one thing about this Piran team. They are clinical with their passing game. You will see what I mean at some point. The Sphinx elevates. Shoots, misses. Kovacevic down low. And Vasquez unable to get it to go. Vasquez is a buck. Obviously, your tour leader in points, but he's made 69% of his 1-point shots in 2019. Kovacevic has filled in admirably with Mr. Robot out. He's been a really good player for this Liman team this year. He went bananas in Debrecen as they won that final with 3 players. Finsgaard, too strong. Here's Kojic. Oh, try with the dime delivery. Vasquez. 1-1. Oh, Sphinxar brought the crossover to the party. He's fouled on the drive. So a 1-1 game. As the Sphinx will shoot 1 here. Defense guard's got an IQ higher than John Nash. Go check out A Beautiful Mind. You'll get that reference. Any case, free throws missed. Stays 1-1. Rakov to Kojic. And a bump offensively. So that'll get a ball over to Piran. Here's Gappy. Stops. Couldn't pop. Ball almost made its way back to him. Gappy's down. Rakov is in there like swimwear. They leave the teacher open. Couldn't teach him a lesson that time. Vasquez. Rakov trying to get it back to Mihailo. And it wasn't happening. Straight both. Hand up, so what? FaceTime. 3-2, Kovacevic. Swish, swish. And Liman is out front by 1. Good D from Vasquez. Got a hand on that. Rakov tracks it down. Kovacevic. Look at the D. Straight both. Whistle for the foul, though. Holla at me. Rakov. Kojic, your leader in key assists this year. I think the best way he can assist this team right now, though, is using his offensive talents to get to the rim. So Liman, they made it to, obviously, 11 Masters this year, 4 finals. Only win came in Debrecen, but they have been consistent. And a lot of people look at them as the team to beat here in the group, as Rakov is able to splash the 2-piece. Kavka's got a birdie, and he cruises to the crib, pays it in. 2-point game. Kavka reaching in there. He felt like he had all ball, but he's whistled for a foul on Kovacevic. And Liman pretty confident coming into this group. They are 6-1 against both of their competitors here in Group C, Lausanne and Piran. Your 3 and 4 seeds going toe-to-toe here in our 3rd game of the day. What's good? I'll tell you what's good. That 2-piece from Stefan Kojic. 8-4.
Liman has just increased their lead to 4 points for 8.
Kojic, number 3 overall scoring this year. Number 1 in twos made. 52 2-pieces for him this year. And number 1 in assists. What a hell of a year it's been for Stefan Kojic. 8-4. So Sphinx was trying to set the table for Gappy. Kick ball, so a fresh shot clock for the men in black. Oh yeah, I'm about to start singing today. I just have to warm up my vocal cords a little bit, that's all. Gappy, oh, stolen away. It's Kojic. Fading away. It's a battle of 2 kings of the court. Gappy and Kojic. Didn't amount to nothing, but just a fun fact. Here's Ratko. Up. Ran into trouble on the drive. Straight boat. Telling ref Ed, watch him, he's flopping and he's flailing. Tell you, man, these players argue better than prosecutors. Doing everything possible to prevent that entry pass. That just happened to be illegal. You can't kick it. Finsgar, good contest though from Vasquez. Kavga, great vision. Oh, doesn't amount to a point. Piran get that rock hopping. And that one lost out of bounds. Off green over the black, 5:25 to play. Approaching that midway mark as Kovacevic just lost the handle on it. Congratulations to Slovenia as well, as they were in attendance last night and saw their flag raised as one of the 20 competitors in the men's competition for the Olympic qualifying tournament. It's Kojic. Swatted away on his drive to the rim. Piran with 4 fouls. Liman had 5. 5:06 like Kojic. Nice move to the right, but he front rimmed it. Vasquez took a piggyback ride with no permission. It's all on Kavga's back. Kavga hit with the foul. 5 fouls apiece. Vasquez, cross court pass, up fake, Kojic. No. Kavga to Gappy. Gappy to the Sphinx. Finsgar stepping through. Couldn't get the finger roll to go. They leave Ratko all by himself. He's still lonely. Took 2, but he didn't get no action. Now Kojic. Oh, quick change of direction. He's got a deceptive cross. He almost hit that from behind the goal. Oh, man. That's worth another look. Behind the goal, man, he was a centimeter from making that shot. But almost don't count. So back to it we go. 4:17 on the game clock. Straight bolt. Buko out to Finsgar. Buttery putting on a roll. 8-7. As Piran is within 1. Kovacevic. A little bit too much protein on the 2-piece. Jump ball awarded to the defense. After a TV timeout. Back at that last 2 ball that was drained. An 8-7 game. This one a lot different from our first 2 contests, which ended up being blowouts. One of them, Novi side on the wrong end. Princeton gave it to him. And game 1, Riga Ghetto was able to give Edmonton the business. So game 3 in Pool C. Different complexion to this one. Sphinx on an island. Pulled the trigger, couldn't deliver. But the bull, Buko, was able to clean up the mess. Ratko, Kojic. Left to right. Good vision. Kovacevic. Oh, what a tip there. Oh, nice feed there from Gappy for the answer. Oh, bump and a bucket. Ratko. Look back at that Kovacevic miss and the Ratko activity. And now Alexander the Great Go up to the free throw stripe here. 9th in scoring on the tour this year, 160 points for him. This is even after missing Prague, Saskatoon, and Chengdu. It's been a banner 2019 for Ratko. Not the best defensive possession for him right there, though, as he couldn't keep up with Kavga.
It's a close match this one. Liman still leading 1 point.
Kavga, like a steamboat. Takes him a little while to get going. But once he does get going, it is full steam ahead. And he's going to even things up. 10 all. 6 fouls apiece, too. So neither team can foul. If they do, they will be in the penalty. Sphinx drops it off to Shreybolt. Shreybolt goes right, up fake. Quaich met him at the rim. But he needs some more time in the weight room. 11-10, Vasquez takes the package and delivers. The postman. Hey, 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 Mr. Postman. That's a good battle down low. Vasquez and Shreybolt. Mihailo. Get a look here at the charity stripe. And he's going to make it count. The first of 2. Played more games on the tour than anybody this year, 45 games. Good trip to the stripe for him. It's Gappy. Tried to answer, back rimmed it. Kavga, he couldn't find the mark either. So Ratko snatches down the rebound. He tries to get it to Quaich, but look at the D from Kavga. Now the teacher, 2 shooting, 101. Classes in session, 13 apiece. Quaich with the 2-piece missed. Ratko continuing to do battle underneath. He secures the rebound and draws the foul. He's going to shoot a couple, but only after they get a good talking to from Ref Ed.
We have a 10 block in the game, and Liman has a chance to take back the lead.
Ratko. Oh, first of 2.
No basket.
Missed. Kind of flies under the radar, does Ratko. He was fourth on the tour in total points scored, 2018. 9th this year, which is nothing to wag a stick at. 14-13. Rivalry renewed between the Slovenians and Serbians. Finsgar short on the J. Crunch time now. Under $2 to play. 1-point contest. Ratko in his bag. 16-13. As Alexander the Great stepping his game up for Liman, who have been getting it done this year against all odds. Oh, Kavga behind the back, but he lost the cookie. Now the bill is in Liman's possession. Quaich gives it up to get it back. A thing of beauty as he and Vasquez connect like Bluetooth. 17-13 with a $1:31 to play and another foul, which will lead to 2 free throws. Look at the give and go. That's textbook right there. It's Gasper Ognet. Man, really a class act, a nice guy. But you want to talk about one of the most fierce competitors in the game? You're looking at him right now. As Gappy, MVP of that Saskatoon Masters for Piran earlier this year. And he keeps his squad within 2. Vasquez trying to take the Sphinx down to the torture chamber, but his victim escapes. Nice defensive play there. Very few players have the type of timing that Finsgar has, and surprisingly, second on the tour in blocks this year. Yeah, second. Trey Bolt, have some. Grown man game. 17-16 game. Kovacevic double clutch, but he couldn't double up. Vasquez, board, score. It's the same episode with him every game. Got to clear it. Rakov does. 43 ticks counting left in this one. 18-16. Liman, a couple of steps ahead. Kovacevic, up fake. Left it short. Now Gappy. Pass down low. Trey Bolt puts it in. 25 seconds to play. Piran only down by 1. See if Rakov can keep the hot hand for the Serbians. That's a miss that time. Sphinx with the board. Gappy holding off Vasquez. And Vasic called for the foul with 14 ticks left. So here's the teacher with 2 free throws in front of him. Oh, first of 2 is missed. Second one ties things up. 18-18. Liman will likely get the last look. They're going to use some clock here. Stefan Gojic. He gets to the paint. He puts up the J. Missed it. Tip. Missed as well. So we are going to go to overtime. Our first OT. Day 1. It will come down to a Tissot buzzer beater one way or the other. As we get some extra ball, y'all. First team to score 2 points wins it. Those are the rules in OT.
Now the first 2 points will win today's game.
So, we look back at the highlights in this one. You kind of had a feeling that this had the makings of an overtime type game. Both teams trading back and forth. 2 pieces being answered with 2 pieces. Big buckets on inside. Swaying back and forth. Gojic going for the kill shot. There's Gojic. Again, it's a miss. This is Sphinx to Gappy. No, Trey Bolt, board, bucket. So Piran, they got game point here in OT. Rakov. It's a no this time. The Sphinx doesn't have to take 2, but he does. Tissot buzzer beater. Money shot. Money shot. And that's it. Big win for Piran as they get it done over Liman in OT, 21-18. As another look at your Tissot buzzer beater. The former world #1 with the big 2 to put it to bed. And Piran, they start things off on a good note, topping the World Tour's top dogs.